Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Go. FOMC today, so gotta be careful. I had to look at pre-market. I eyeballed this and 30-second FVG here. Reacted off this 15-minute. Beautiful trade actually. We have a low resistance liquidity right above. So I think FOMC is potentially a good target here. But for now, I wanted lower, some sort of manipulation, which this trade lined up perfectly for, really. Previous day's low as well as previous month's low with a monthly FVG and a weekly FVG below. So I'm thinking that we might get some sort of retracement and then maybe take this out. But yeah, I think that we're going to dump at some point soon, before or after this is taken out. Every time, man. Anyway, so it looks like we've actually inversed this 15-minute. And I believe that market open is just going to dump because we had manipulation at 8:30. So I'd actually be inclined to just slap a couple short here and leave it running potentially. So I might do that. Just enter a couple here since we did get the 30 MFEG. If we can't hold for like these relative equal highs or something, or relative equal lows, some down here, but I'll probably hold for the previous day's low. Just right here. How much risk can I put on this? 1 is 200, 2 is 400. Alright, well, I guess we could do 2. And obviously, watch it closely. What's the RR like? 1 to 2R? Yeah, I mean, I do like it, to be honest. Like I say, I do think market open is just going to dump, so I think I will enter with a couple of shorts here. So we had, I'll go over it again. So we had 8:30 manipulation here with a 30-second IFVG, sorry. So this would have been your low risk entry. And then obviously we've also had multiple other IFVGs. M5, I believe. M5 right here. Now this M15. So yeah, pretty nice, to be honest. M15 FVG here. We could go break even on our M15 position, like here. And these relative equal lows. As long as this M15 doesn't get inverted, which I don't think it will. But yeah, I do expect an expansion downwards here at market open. This is EQ with the range. We didn't tap EQ here, so this whole thing is valid. So we should at least get a move down to here, where we can break even if it starts getting choppy. That's it really. There's nothing much else. Still reacting off the daily. Closed below the daily low yesterday. Did take out this low when there is SMT, so just be a little bit careful there, which is why I'm watching that 15-minute IFVG closely. Yeah, the H4 doesn't really look great in terms of shorts. But again, the lower time frame is pretty bearish, and we have great targets just here. So yeah, very valid in my opinion. Let's wait here until market open. 8 minutes. So not too long. So you have the new day opening gap here as well as a little reference point. 15-minute proportion OB. Liquidity sweep here, Asian highs, Asia highs, and relative equal lows target as like target 1. I know we haven't swept any major liquidity here, but this is a trend line, so we could be forming more low resistance liquidity for, you know, potential sweep here and reversal. So that's what I'm expecting. Like I say, if we do get a 15-minute inversion here or something, we'll close back above this, or we'll close the trade. The maximum loss for this trade is about $400. I've only gone in with -2. There's 2 contracts here, micros, sorry, minis, not minis, micros. I was right the first time. We'll wait to see if this M15 gets any, if we get an immediate rebalance here or something. FOMC is really the only day that I'll really take a trade like this. Obviously we're expecting the bigger move later. You know, there has to be something for price to manipulate into later. FOMC usually has a manipulation leg and then like a reversal leg, like a Judas swing type thing. When we don't have 8:30 manipulation, yeah, we had 8:30 manipulation there, and then we hit the 8:30 opening price and continue downwards. That gives me pretty good confidence that this is manipulation there. Obviously, we formed this 15-minute FVG after closing a solid M5, so we're just tapping into an M5 here. So what we might get is a cheeky little tap into this at 9:30, but we'll see. We will see. So we have an M5 here. Don't expect this to really hold price up or anything, but it's probably worth noting down anyway. And then also some sell side. So once we hit this sell side, we can be cautious with our break even. So yeah, I'm hoping that we leave this as a breakaway gap. That would be nice. Again, I wouldn't mind a tap into it if it gave it. What I don't want to see is this inverted, because obviously that would go completely against our short position. Yeah, pretty much it. I'd like to see at least EQ plus through EQ pretty quick and continue down. Maybe we can take some partials along the way. Hoping we can ride this down though. Usually when I've predicted 9:30 expansion, I've been right. So yeah, we'll just see what it does. Only 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute here. So let's see. Looks like a market maker sell model too. They're on the lower time frame, probably with 5 minute, and this would be like the terminus. Smart money reversal. And there is equal highs here on ES, so it does count as an SMT. Let's see if we are right. Okay, so there's that sell side. This does look still pretty bearish on the little time frame, especially like the M4. If the M5 closes like this too. Alright, looks like we're about to get market open here. Couple of seconds. Alright, so there's EQ. I'm fairly cautious with my break even now. In fact, I'm going to go break even now just in case this downside manipulation. I don't see why we should come back up. This is just going to expand lower. So if we get stopped out of break even, you know, I don't really care. Here's what it is. We just look for another trade. So alright, I'm out of break even already. Like I said, I was going to be cautious of this. I don't normally trade the 15-minute, so. Obviously FOMC as well, so. So what we could potentially be looking for now is a retracement into this 15. Now I actually don't mind it because I'm not in a trade, so. Or we just continue tanking. These relative equal lows are 570. Mark them over here. No tap on those yet. Those relative equal lows actually never got tapped. Sometimes baffles me. But anyway, we can look for a short here off this M15. SMT. No SMT. Wow, if we'd have just hit these relative equal lows, crazy. There's M15 again, but we already did fill that, so too much of an issue here for price. It means that what we can do though is look for a short here, potentially off this M1. We did get multiple time frame inversions, lower time frames, so I'm expecting short here. Weird candle print on MNQ. The price came all the way down here, which is weird. Low, which I don't love. MNQ is printing weirdly. There is an SMT though, as you can see from this thing, and here as well. I already formed a long sell. Oh yeah, it did. Crazy. I will say this, I didn't expect this at 9:30, to be honest. I really didn't expect it to react off EQ and not even tap these relative equal lows. Gives me more reason to think that we're going to go lower. This is weird price action. Maybe we take out this low resistance liquidity run here. Is there a higher time frame PDRA? No, not really. The market's kind of unclear, so we could just chop, to be honest. Given that FOMC is later. Are we really just going to get a slow climb? Move this over here. Let's keep an eye on liquidity. I really don't like how we left these relative equal lows. There's a lot of resistance liquidity one as well. I'll put this here. If we do form another high. Or if we just keep going higher. The AS didn't even take these, dude. That's weird. You could have taken the M5. Too late now. I don't like that we left these. Like, that's the thing. Like, would I have even taken the M5 if we'd have seen it? Now, I'll just tape read this just for a kind of, you know, a thingy long. What's it called? Like a Hail Mary long. Like, I'm not going to take this or anything. I'm watching on the lower time frame now. In theory, this should work. You know, the draw's so close, it's just where the prices chops around. Obviously, this is only a 15-second IFEG as well, so these usually don't work too well. CSD here on the 1 minute. Just whether we hit this before 10 a.m. That tape read would have got broke even. No biggie. We can potentially look for another long here. I just don't really like how price is now chopping. Let's have a look on the 30-second. There's nothing really on the 30-second here. Fuck it, another tape read. Oh, it didn't close. No tape read there. I mean, we did already take out a bunch of liquidity, so it's just that this one was so high, so close. You can get a 30-second. We didn't even get a 30-second here. Little paper trade there. Let's see if it hits. You know, this is what you gotta do when you start watching price action for no reason. Paper trade, do get it all out, you know. Stops you from trying to revenge trade and shit. Cheeky little paper trade. I mean, yeah, valid target. For a little scalp anyway. That's like the next one. Yeah. AM. Maybe. Is that 3-2? Alright, so we got 3-2, which has just been hit as well. And there is also London High, which is what, 5-9. They do like what is even next after that? EQ here, 6-9. Oh, he 6-9. And after that, like, what is that, you know? It's H1. I feel like this is like fine, you know? I mean, hypothetically, where is that 9-4? If we take out London High, we could get a 10 a.m. Reversal here. We do have SMT as well. Or it could just keep mooning. We have a large M3 FVG right here. Six-eight for the paper trade. For EQ anyway. So we have London High right here. I mean, I don't really think there's going to be anything else, to be honest. I don't really think it's worth trying to short when we're moving like this. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth even trying to short, to be honest. So we've already taken out the entire low resistance liquidity run. I'm giving London High here, and we're about to tap EQ of this large H4 range. But we could just keep going higher here. So yeah, I mean it's pretty nonsensical to try and catch something, especially like 930 didn't give an entry. The M15 inversion got stopped at break even. Luckily, this was my break even and not this. And obviously we inverse this one to the buy side, which I actually thought we were going to leave this as a complete, thingy gap. What's it called? Breakaway gap, and just go straight to the previous day's low. But no, we're leaving this here for FOMC. So yeah. Anyway, I don't really think there's much sense here and keep trying to trade this, so I'm going to end, and I'll be back tomorrow. Later, guys.